high tech. You have me pose off like King Dasrat here. At my age, I will freeze up. But anyhow, good evening. Good evening to all our, I should say our audience. I'm going to say listeners to our audience because we're on video now. Good evening to all members of family of the Explainables Club, and of course our international audience. I'd like to say a special good evening to you. I know that we do have an impact with you on Trinidad and Tobago, seeing that you're from here. I know when we start the old talk and so on, and I will not start to behave bad, you get the feeling of being home. So a warm welcome to each and every one of you, and we are glad to have you with us today on the Explainables. As usual, we have the king, the king of song in Trinidad and Tobago, the crooner, in there with us this evening as usual, and Aruna. Let me not say nothing as I had said previously, but anyhow, we are glad to have you with us, and we're going to engage in our little discussion in a short while. Just now, before we go on, I want to emphasize this show is for mature audiences, so if you have any little kids around, send them to go and watch Sesame Street or something right now on the TV. So, folks, we're here to discuss as usual this evening, and what is on the agenda?
Well, I got some feedback this week. Aruna, you're wearing our rubber slippers. So
that's what we all do in Trinidad.
I put on our better slippers, but I'm feeling cold.
I see, and that's not the phone when you're going to come barefoot now.
Will you come inside the house?
Oh.
So somebody says Sadro was picking his nose, he was yawning. I was like, all that's in it.
Yeah.
That's Zedro.
Yeah.
But what's happening on your side of the world?
Everything is as far as this, what we are doing here, it is progressing well. Technical attempts are being made to improve our situation. Like tonight, we have
actually what we need to say, sorry to interrupt, because I know I cost you for interrupting last week.
You will cost me. And in there too.
Anybody could never say
I never talk to you. Talking about.
Anyway, we just want to establish that Explainables is really you, the listener, walking into an informal conversation.
Viewer.
You are the viewer. So it is an informal conversation. It is as though you would walk in on a bunch of friends. That is the concept behind Explainables. So you're not going to find us being prim and proper. It is your partners on the roadblock, in the rum shop, in your gallery, your backyard. It is that kind of concept. So
take the rubber slippers and pick nose.
Yeah, Sal.
And with that being said, Runes, we have a number. So if they would like to call and be a part of the conversation here this evening, that number is 399-6904. 399-6904. Of course, I don't know if we will put it up on the screen or anything.
The best number you could get, boy?
Well,
69?
Yeah, you mean think about that by 4?
He might. Sandra had to find something
69.
sexual in that.
399-6904.
Not me.
Your mind in the gutter.
399-6904.
What's the latest? You're feeling good this week?
Kind of alright, better, much better.
You know, I get some blows. I got some feedback that we lean in a little bit on racial, we lean in on political, but those are the things that impact our life every day. Let's face it, Trinidad and Tobago is very polarized, and we are not going down that road, but there will be times when we discuss things that may seem so, but I am here
and
to
this is what we usually discuss in our living room.
Somebody say we're going on political, we're going to racial.
We're not going on political.
But politics is in the air.
What we talk about, that is...
I think when I asked Kenneth if he was registered, and we all know the United National Congress have their internal elections coming up.
Saturday.
And I was trying to ask Kenneth, but... what's his name again? Dean interrupted him, but I was trying to ask Kenneth if he was registered to vote. And yes, I didn't ask him to claim.
But what is wrong with that? What is wrong if we discuss something political?
I just saying.
You know, some people may take offense to it. Not everybody going to be a PNM supporter or UNC supporter. We have to get civilized in this country when it comes to politics. I have said a couple of weeks ago that when we were discussing things, it is time that we start taking interest in our country and forget the political party. The political party must come second.
Country first.
Country first and second. Nice. And I say that is the new position I am taking.
So,
so if if the PNM something does something worthwhile and I find it, I will say so.
Yeah, doing what you just doing.
God,
Yeah.
you go talk about my ears, boy. Wait.
Okay, yeah. Game.
Can one person be registered as have a party card for the two parties?
Yeah, people do it.
Right. So in that light, I mean, they could vote whenever election come in. If you see one coming up this Saturday, right, and then PNM one coming up whenever that will be. You know, you could.
I have no particular leaning to any party at my country first.
You voting this weekend?
Yeah, well, I'll go.
Right.
I
know people have to.
Let me tell you something. The election is a process, and the process must take place together, regardless of whether you think about the process. Whether they good, they think good, it corrupt, or whatever it is, we must participate. Right. You can't vote or not vote and then want to expect to have an opinion on things.
Yeah.
The same thing applies to a general election. You can't start saying you're not going to vote and then when things going awry and you don't like this, you don't like that, you want to
complain.
I mean, what?
And I just want to say also, if tomorrow the United National Congress comes into power and we find something goes wrong, we will be saying,
I will for sure.
Well, we know that. So, you know, I'm saying we are not here with any particular agenda. We are just three citizens who just observing what's going on, trying to get a pulse on what's happening. Although I do work with an MP, I am the chairman of one of the executives in the constituency, so I work closely, and that's my way of contributing. I don't just sit down and talk
that means
politics.
you're supporting Russian then?
What?
That means you're supporting Russian then?
Nope. and you don't want to ask me why?
Yeah, let me hear the reason why not. Let me talk. Why?
Okay. Because in how long Russian Party is a MP?
I don't remember since the last election.
Well, right. I have never heard any contributions in Parliament or anywhere. I don't know Russian Party. I don't know. A matter of fact.
Well, as a matter of fact, let me just chip in here. I never hear any worthwhile contributions from UNC members in Parliament. Go ahead.
Yeah, be a little bit on the quiet side. I mean, maybe the talking and it's coming out where it's not being covered is one thing, but.
Well, you know,
walk out.
So what I am saying is that whether it is Michaela Pandey or whether it is the members who have formed this new party, you have to work your way up and through the ranks. You just cannot come and notice last week you say the best time the country has ever seen was during the Pandey administration, right? And you was asking about Michaela. And Kenneth said Michaela approached Kamala and she was rejected. So she was rejected, but what work or groundwork has she done? Where you just want to come and inherit the leadership position because your father was Basdeo Pandey. It don't work so. It don't work so. And I have not heard, and most of these people who are out of the reigning United National Congress have not really worked the ground. They have not contributed to community, have not done any community service.
I agree with you.
The
new breed is like that, eh?
But why you want to come? Why you want to come and just decide that you want to be leader?
And they want to reach up to
some of them work one general election. You want to come and dictate what policies must be projected and must be done. You have to work. You know, Kamala Prasad Bisesa, like her or not, she worked her way up. She worked from a councillor all the way up. And don't tell me she lose how much election she lose. How much Basdeo Pandey lost? Is one election Basdeo Pandey won? Isn't that so?
I know them.
Pandey follower?
Yeah.
Right.
Pandey lose plenty election. As a matter of fact, they fraudulently got him out of the
No, I'm not saying
the executive in the last election. When he
Yeah, that's not right.
I don't agree with that.
Does that mean that she working? She's way up to enter into the politics?
You know.
No.
I don't know what she.
No, I am working with the MP. I don't sit down and talk politics mostly. No, wait, hold on. I want to say that I don't sit and idly talk politics. I work and serve community. We work for Christmas, Diwali. I work and I contribute. My husband has done that. My father has done that. I know about Lakarpet share, but
so you know if I never do nothing.
You just blaze people on radio.
Oh God.
No, but I am contributing. I try to contribute.
Where you was in 1999 when Robinson kicked past the pan, they asked out of government.
Oh, and hold on, I saw something on listen, and I was very disturbed about this. Hold on.
You breed a UNC people, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I said you watching.
No, I saw this.
And I am looked after by the society. But a Pandit have rights. A Pandit meaning I am the Purohit, I am your leader. And I must look after your welfare and tell you and guide you along the correct pathway. And I want to tell all you, do not make the mistake and vote for Kamala Prasad, Mrs. Sanchiti. Look at the quality of the people on that slate. Look at the lifestyle. Is that what you want your children to become? That's what your children to be? They have done nothing for us. She cannot win a general election. She's fighting to win a local election. Make sure and do not vote for her. I know people say things about me and I don't care. They don't mind me. They don't mind me.
Yeah, they do mind you.
She don't like Hindu people. I will tell you this much. They only play next.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait now, let me just say something. What authority he have to say? Kamala Prasad bhi says, sir.
But who is he?
The exam on me.
Who is up on it?
Hum na jane.
There's a trainer.
Yes. And you know what is disturbing? You don't find that as irresponsible campaigning? That is I must vote for people who doing things like that. That is the length you would go to get somebody to vote for you. That is irresponsible. And whether you like Kamala Prasad or you like the Prime Minister Keith Rowley, you do not bring race and gender. Kamala Prasad is a mother. You don't have a mother, you don't have a sister, you don't have a wife.
But you can't say that.
That is irresponsible. I could ever vote for a party or people posing themselves ready for government.
I'm shocked by it.
That is irresponsible.
Dinesh Rambali is not associated with Mahasabha. And isn't he one of the the fighters against Kamala Prasad Bisesa? Alright, there we go.
Sadro, you know what? There is a perception.
Instruction from Mahasabha.
I
don't know.
There is a perception that the UNC is fragmented and disjointed, and there is.
It is.
It is, and but you know what I also thought of, and I was why the United Nations members or supporters cannot live together, and we have the crab in barrel syndrome that everybody laughs at.
We have that. That's part of our culture.
No, but what I'm saying
because
is
everybody rich. Everybody rich.
No.
And nothing else to talk about.
No, but
all our big egos and they all.
That you're right.
When you have nothing to worry about and you protected.
Crab in barrel mentality is unfortunately a part of an Indian's character. Every time there are problems in the party, and even when they have these internal elections, they got an assassination character campaign. That is how they campaign.
But Sadhu, this is all they're doing. They're not debating. They're not doing constructive campaigning.
Kamala Section 2.
Well, this is what I'm saying. The level of politics.
Isn't that the style of politics that we have in Trinidad, where people always want the bacchanal?
Yeah, but
we need to change that now.
Expose something that you did.
That kind of nonsense. Propagating that kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
you see, that is why. That is why. You see, there are problems within the UNC. That is good, but you see. Everybody should learn to understand that they belong to one party. Not every time your next stand fall out, you're going for my next party. That's how come we could never get away.
I feel you should play that again.
That is what has been going on for a long time.
You know what?
Now.
I want to call the MP. This is the only MP I have access to. Could I call him?
Call him now.
Priya, you might need to just take my phone off. Do not disturb. Yes or no?
We could disturb.
Do I need to?
In that way, no comments and
Nah.
I don't know when.
It's on your page, right?
I don't know where they put it up. Is it on my page?
MP.
Hello.
How are you going? Good evening. Sitaram, assalamu alaikum. So we having a very I only have access to you because I work with you, and I'm very proud to say that I'm working with you, alongside you. We're having a very heated discussion here. Right.
Saddam,
I hear inside your big mouth.
Saddam, how you going, boy?
Hi there.
Good, good, good.
Boy, right.
You're giving trouble or you're not giving trouble?
You know I'm a good boy all the time.
So, MP, here what we are saying here, we just got a video clip of somebody, a religious leader, telling people not to vote for the opposition leader, and I find that is very irresponsible. I find it is distasteful that is the level of campaigning, that is the level we have gotten to, and I think it's time for us now to move politics and this level of campaigning to another level. So what I wanted you to address to us this evening, I know you're busy, but there is a perception that the United National Congress is fragmented, it's disjointed, it's mashing up. We have crab and barrel syndrome. Kamala Prasad is a dictator, is a cult running. Well, I don't know if people know what is the exact definition and characteristics of a cult. But can you explain to us or give us your point of view on the fragmentation of the United National Congress?
Right. So basically, let me just address this in perspective, right? The first point is this: a dictator don't call elections. There is a party constitution, which is the UNC constitution, and that prescribes how we are to elect a national executive. It prescribes how we are to elect a leader. Sorry for the background noise. We still on the road in terms of campaigning and so.
Right.
But the party is going through its natural process in terms of one man, one vote. The UNC is the only party that has a one man, one vote system. We introduced that, and then the PNM eventually followed us. So it shows that anybody could put up the name, anybody could.
And that is democracy, right? Isn't that a beautiful thing?
Correct. But what we also have is that there's a code of conduct for, and these elections must be conducted in such a way that we respect each other. At the end of the day, we are all UNC. We need everybody on board to win the election. We have one common political enemy, which is the PNM. So when I saw the video clip that you things like that, what that does is that it really creates that fragmentation within the folds of the party. I'll give you an example. The PNF had an internal election in Tobago recently. Nobody knew that there was an internal election because they kept it inside. Now,
They know how to behave.
Yeah, for a religious leader to go on the pulpit and make such strong statements about inciting religious hate and division in the country, that is something that we cannot tolerate. It's unacceptable. It's a level of campaigning that should never be allowed. Campaign on the quality of your candidates, campaign on your plans, your policy, but don't get this level of division and divisiveness. Trinidad and Tobago is a very diverse community. Let's look at you. You are from Mohammedville, but you have engaged and you have decided that, listen, you're Hindu now, and everybody in your family tolerates, they respect, they do all of that. And this is how Trinidad and Tobago really flourishes. When you have persons like this causing these strong statements to be made, it really should be condemned, because that is not the UNC, that is not Trinidad and Tobago. We welcome everybody from racial backgrounds, religious backgrounds, but you can't use these albeit low politics to try to garner votes.
Yes, it is very distasteful, and we really have to resist it. It is very distasteful, and I just find that, we have to reject it at some point. I wouldn't even go into the other fractions of the party that moved away, because the level of politics has gone to the dogs, really. And I'm glad that we could have this civil conversation. I want to thank you, and I hope that people will let good sense prevail. You want to tell Sadro any words of warning, please?
Why not wisdom?
Right,
Well,
he lost
I think
connection.
we lost connection with
Yeah,
him.
from the time he heard that, he gone.
No, look,
Right, he come
sorry,
back, he come back.
sorry,
Well,
I'm hearing you.
I want to. Hello.
Yes, we're hearing you.
Yeah, where I seen Sandro.
Alright here, man. Alright here. I say now next time, Runa.
Here, hold it.
We down deep south campaigning today, man.
Boy, they
We
did.
got that we went to Queen Diablo and we got a real good response down there with the by-election.
They only want to shut down because everybody is of the opinion, wherever it come from, that I against Kamala.
Oh gosh.
I don't know where that has come from, but I got to tell you one thing, as a UNC, so they could say what they want to say.
I agree.
You going up for any position in the executive?
Yeah.
Policy
I
and
went up for
strategy
policy and
officer.
strategy.
Policy and strategy. God,
Yeah.
yeah, plenty work, boy. Well,
Plenty.
Well, we have a little show here and we're moving on. I'd like to wish you all the best. And
very much.
I hope after the Saturday you emerge victorious. And we'll have a little cook in the Barataya Sound office for that.
Of course.
Alright? And maybe we could do one of our explainable shows right there. It will not be political, I tell you. You for that, MP?
Yeah, they check with you. With you.
I think so.
Alright, yeah, let's check with the exhibit. Alright, Saddam, thanks a lot for joining us this evening, eh?
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah,
take
bye-bye.
care, brother.
Bye.
All right. I know that we slant a little political, but have we had any comments coming from
I'm
anybody?
trying to get the page up.
We want to invite
I'm not getting
people.
it on my phone.
We're conducting an experiment with a phone which we'll hold to our chest, which we'll get the microphone. So if you'd like to call us, the number is 339-6904.
399.
399, and you see I remember my next father.
Yeah.
399-6904. 399-6904.
Correct.
We want to try something and see, as I tell you, we're working our way through things, and there are a number of things to be done. I will not be busy whole day. She's want to kill me for not coming to help she and thing, but we're trying to get things organized.
Sadro, how you come out so?
How?
Like, Safi and I,
So we different. He different?
yeah.
I don't know.
What response of the chromosome went somewhere? The Y and the X chromosome went haywire or something.
And let me not answer you, nah? I'm not telling you nothing. Right, so-
One I can tell you about the MP, he's very calm, he's very collective. Seems to
Fella,
have
how
his
cool is he
head,
going, fella?
he have his head on.
And I will tell you one thing, I don't know, I don't know about now, but when he started off as MP in this Barataya era, in the first 2 or 3 years, he was very active. He has done very well, and I don't know, he kind of win a little bit over the last year or two. And there's one thing that Trinidadian people like to see the MP around. He don't be doing nothing, no, but they like to see him around. And that was a complaint against Suatkan, by the way, the Barataya Sound area.
All constituencies like to see the MP.
But that's what I'm saying. Like to see
All.
them, so they have to come and make a little...
And a lot of people I find when we work for local elections, not too sure of the position of a councillor and the MP. And remember, the MP don't see about road and drains and
Yes, I say that on the
garbage.
radio.
And
They still
I
can't
rem-
distinguish the difference.
Yes, they don't know the difference between a local the councillor for local
And where are we going to
elections.
take the problem to?
Right. So the MP operates at a more national level, and the councillor would operate more on a localized.
But I can understand why people get confused too as well, because during election, there's so many promises are made by the person that is going up for election and as the MP, and you say, well, look, they didn't fix your road, they didn't fix your drains,
Right,
they didn't
true.
do all of these things. So people just take that and say, all right, well, he might fix it for
You
you.
know, some of that figure, that picture I see today, a wolf stand up and he giving a speech to a
Yeah.
big audience, and the audience is that
And he say-
host that sheep. I tell him I will be a vegetarian.
Yeah.
No, if I win, I will be a
After
vegetarian.
election.
And that's the confusion. Let me show you an example. We had flooding in Bamboo, right? And we had the MP that come. That's Terrence. now.
Terrence.
So he come. So he bring camera crew. So they came right in front of our house. That is where the water was there, right? And he put on a tall boots. And he had a shovel in his hand. He alone,
And
right?
take us some pictures.
And the fella come and stand up there now. And he, see again it? he alone, about 5 minutes. And then afterwards he
gone.
And he gone. But what happened is, you had one or two other people come outside with there, go on Facebook Live.
They go, yeah.
And they were doing what he doing there. Right? So and he just couldn't resist. Well, when they come there, they kind of quarreling because obviously there's frustration. I mean, you're talking about flooding, whatever, and it's all the way down in the back. People that take boat to come up to the top of the street, right? And he just come in there, do all the show, and do the shoveling and whatever. I mean, real jokey. I mean, you wouldn't think.
You know, V.S. Naipaul wrote a book, The Mystic Monsieur, I think it was. Is that the correct one?
Yeah.
For the politics? Or the suffrage of Elvira? Suffrage of Elvira. And I don't think we have moved beyond that yet. You get a jersey.
We live in the times of Mr. Biswas.
Yes, the people come, they wear jersey and 200 and they're voting for you, and that's actually how.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so in our, we hear it was, how much years you turn? Come on, Pri.
39, right?
You lie.
Yeah, right.
You know down to 39
Happy
years old.
birthday to you.
49.
Look,
Look,
Happy birthday to
happy birthday
I
to
get through,
you.
I get
Who
you.
lives in the zoo
Where the monkeys?
with Kenneth.
I get you, right?
Where's Kenneth? Blow out your candles, huh? You make a wish?
Yeah, I make a wish already.
Man spit up all this.
All the time I'll be wishing.
You spit up on the blasted cake and get a piece
Yeah,
down.
well, take a chance.
You know how you get on.
You should always with your diabetic self. You can put it right here.
So, Idar, what's your plans? What are your plans for the future musically? I know that you do your little concerts and thing all about and whatever. But what you have in your mind for down the road?
But the thing about it, I do year by year and try to improve from the year that gone by.
That is yourself personally.
Yeah, but what I mean, that includes, music is part of who I am.
Yeah,
right?
but no, but last week I hear you say something about some songs that you had done.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, I never get to hear them songs. I don't know if they are.
Yeah, we had
to
done
be,
Nasha. I
but,
didn't never get to hear it.
I maybe it was out of
You forget.
out of the
Nasha and
cycle.
Nasha Reloaded. Nasha.
But
was-
you plan on doing anything more like that?
I have some stuff that I'm working on at right now.
You compose the song yourself?
Yeah, we have. Well, I was working.
I'm talking about the
from India.
melody. I ain't talking about the lyrics.
Everything,
I mean,
everything. We do. I had one that I did in Nasha Reloaded. That it was my melody. I had somebody that come and put some words together for me in the
Right.
song, and Sanu sang it.
Right.
He did the song.
Good. So that's nice.
Really?
Aku Metum. That's in the album. He did it.
So that is your composition.
My composition, and he did
Yeah.
it. In the album.
But how do these things are highlighted? I mean,
there's
that
so
is
much things going on
that
to
is what is.
There's an explosion after COVID, eh?
Who knows
There's
the
an
music?
explosion of
that was done in India.
Oh, in India.
But you have a sanitary radio
But you do-
station?
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
we
you
have them
think-
album.
do you think that-
Nasha Reloaded was on.
Do you think that we have musicians capable of producing top quality, top class music and things?
Yes, we do. We do have a lot of it.
So would you opt to
But,
do that locally?
You know, if you have, for example, you have in these recordings that they're doing, right? First of all, they come and they sit with a harmonium, they come up with the melody, sit with the, and then the guy will have their little programs that they're using, whether it be Ableton or them standalone machine, and they work out the music. Total music is worked out. Then they put it on tracks and start replacing it with the actual strings, the
whatever
keyboard
that
strings
thing,
will be
yeah.
real violins. So it's there for them to work on. So there will be 20 violins, and then they take that and pan it across on one side. But remember, budget is an important thing too.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you have 20 violinists, somebody had to pay them. And then you have, depending on who are the musicians that you're using, they call a higher price. So our budget is very, very important for these kind of things. So if you want to see a concert like what you see in Lata Mangeshkar in London, obviously something like that is going to cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, so we have musicians, you have schools that they're teaching violins and so on. And imagine if you could actually pull all of this together and work out a concert of that
Yeah,
class.
because you're not willing to do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's one. And then you have to convince the people to pay the price to go and see something like that nature. It's going to be a very costly thing.
But people
is
do attend, if it's a good concert, people do attend, eh?
Yeah, well,
And they enjoy it.
you pay $1,000 to go and see international artists. But if you have something of that nature that is so costly, because think about how much microphones you have to use. Think about the sound system.
But
that you
now,
have to use.
you know, when we saw Muhammad Faiz for, what was it? That was
Mother's
Father's Day.
Yeah, Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
You ain't reach Father's Day yet?
Father's Day ain't reached yet. So, I find that people now are more discerning and they know good singing and they're not looking for, to me there is a difference between performers and singers. Performers with all the theatrics and the antics and
Well,
that
all
go on
that part of the
stage.
game too, eh?
No, I know, but they're not necessarily good singers. And for that show, when Nival came on, Nival is an excellent singer. A matter of fact, the entire cast of that show were all very, very good singers. When you came on, they appreciated. When Nival came on, they appreciated. Of course, Muhammad Faiz came on. He was the star attraction. So, but I find people sit down now and they actually listen to music. And I think I said that before when you was asking.
I also tell you that you have to get credit where credit is due, and Rafi Mohammed is one of those promoters that is by excellent. I mean, he's way beyond a lot of promoters.
Well,
that I
he
know,
raises the bar every time.
Now, when he promotes the show, you know, the people out there knows what they're going to get. So they are already informed, hey, we bring in this guy, you're going to come and you're going to hear singing. He promotes it. He's very meticulous in how he's promoting it. So the people know what they're coming for. So they know they're coming to listen to this boy sing. And that is exactly what they do.
You find your boy real quiet, he interrupted.
Oh, no, rough up, you
So
have
let's not talk about Bollywood thing. He just get vexed at me. He just get vexed.
No,
I want to take a turn on him just now.
No, but I didn't
Introduce and he's saying King. I singing over people song the same way too. I call it my King.
I didn't rough you up, but you was interrupting me.
Yeah.
Boy, I say nothing.
What you mean?
I say behaving good now, so.
Boy, you
can't please me,
You can't please me.
Hey,
What happened it?
Me no must be
but
coffee.
Priya, I know yourself when we saw.
Hey, you're a big market, boy.
Yes.
You don't still go market, or you just go in them shed and them?
Nah, it has fall from the sky and
No,
land
you
in
just
the
go in them
kitchen.
shed and them, or you go in the market itself.
I never, last
She
year I
ain't
went
go
market with you.
You ain't
They
going
last
to-
time-
No, I go market with him, but you stopped going too.
So you
I love to go
No, but
summer
all I know
market.
is the prices are good and these days, boy. Tomato went $25 a pound, boy.
Yeah, I think
This
it's
week
expensive.
again, and it hasn't a big rain as yet. This time we go can't buy nothing to eat. Everything going sky. Cucumber about $14 a pound. How much? Don't spend about that informal thing. How much?
Priya thinks I
15.
go one coffee, so you could just throw some hot water in it for him.
Eh? And I was telling them last week. Did they take
No,
out
the stars, you
at the
know.
tertiary level?
coffee.
Huh? It's
Yeah.
a coffee in the small cup.
Brilliant,
of
eh? Plus, they lick up cocoa, they lick up coconut, they lick up sugar,
Hey.
they lick up rice, they lick up cane, they lick everything.
What are you trying to do?
I had no idea. It was just
Well,
like,
coffee in the cup
I
already.
love it. I could do it over.
Sandra like
But anyhow.
coffee week, you know.
Hey, Ola, we ain't get no feedback from nobody, like nobody wants to
No,
listen
I
to
think we're on YouTube and Facebook, and I'm not sure how
I
it
already
works.
full
Well,
people man.
YouTube.
The comments we have to get verified first before the comments are
Okay.
But how last week I was seeing it on
On
Facebook,
Facebook,
and I've seen
yeah.
it today.
because we switched the streaming station to YouTube, so more people off of Facebook can see it. So you don't have to be limited to Facebook. Anybody have YouTube.
But you can also see it on Facebook as
Also, I
well.
can put on the TV and go on YouTube and watch it then.
You can watch yourself.
So guess what? We can tell the people the number again, like 399-6904
Yeah.
by next week. So we
Although
should have
they
the
started
WhatsApp.
talking as a technical
And
music
I am.
thing.
We will have the
Nobody-
WhatsApp working. So real time you can be able to send your comments directly to this phone here.
No, we don't know if anybody want to call, they could call us too.
Well, they
While
can
we
call,
don't
they can
know.
video call to as well, and you'll see. it on there.
399-6904.
Yeah.
And that's the number. We're looking to get some feedback from you as to, because like I said, and I keep trying to say all the time, we're still in early teething stages.
But somebody say what happened to Antino show tonight? I'm
Right.
waiting tonight.
The link on Explainables.
So, okay, so check.
You are?
Oh, you're making coffee for me? Oh,
Oh,
thank
we
you very
should
much,
start
my
with
dear.
that first.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
So we have all these technical things to iron out before we get things flowing
Okay,
smoothly. I know maybe some of you may, well, as
So we have to go to the explainable page. And use the link.
And the link right there for that.
Okay. But then we
okay,
should
so you
have
need to go
started
to the
that.
explainable page.
Okay. Now I seen it.
Comments and coming up.
No, not yet. Hold on.
No, because you're on YouTube,
No, well,
and people don't really comment on YouTube.
Okay. So we should have started off by telling people that part.
I'll tell them, man, what happened?
Right, so you're going to the explainable page. Before we was using Sadru's page. But
Right.
now we're going directly to the explainable page. There's a link on top of the page. You click on that and you go straight to the YouTube, the live stream.
The live stream.
Yeah, you'll see there.
But will it also be shown on Facebook at the same time too? Oh.
Alright, so
That's why. So that's why nobody ain't getting it.
you should promote that before.
Yeah, I should have shared it on your page.
So
I
technically,
am
not
in
really live.
unfamiliar territory when it comes to these things. I ain't blogging. But anyhow, thank you very much for the coffee, Priya. And
I'm trying to send it to you.
so you're busy for elections next week then?
Yes. You're coming to help? You're coming to vote?
I will vote, I will participate as a UNC, you know.
next week then.
Yes.
Well, no, that's coming up there.
Yeah.
That,
Isn't that somebody call it?
No,
no,
boy,
as the page
boy.
now load on my phone, so same time you come up now, so
That page like you, boy.
which is what?
I ain't explaining all them things. All they want me to go
It
into
This
is
is the
explainables.
explainables.
You have to say
Explain
that.
yourself.
Now I will talk, all they go explain.
So 1 week I want to have your son, your daughter. I ain't trust to have my daughter here.
Why?
To see, I feel she'll let out too much.
That good bring a little talk.
That's what I want to say.
They're not gonna. That generation different, right? They're very shy.
We come from a little media background, you know.
Are they shy?
You know when you're telling them that they in an actual show they will be moved different. Anyway, we wait to be seen.
Everybody had to go through that process, you know.
Because-
Between this kind of
Because children nowadays are a different breed, eh? And they look at us like dinosaurs,
They make
right?
it strong, but you bring on a whole coffee tree for me, oh.
Take it back and throw some water in it for him.
Never mind, side, I go to get. Yeah.
You go sleep tonight.
I just take anything reject too, you know.
One thing, the quality is all good, eh?
Oh, you quiet so much, you quiet so much.
Well, I was watching this.
Stop watching yourself now, man.
No, I watching the quality.
You're talking to the people and them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's on YouTube, that's why the
Yeah,
quality
it
is much better.
real nice.
So,
Yeah, you're correct. You know what you sound like?
The boy wouldn't stop watching himself.
I'm not watching myself. I try to see if it,
He like, you know, that
I just say, we don't get no comments
see, two of them will be in a room and they see them so, and they'll be talking to one another.
I don't
They
understand.
write
this
the thing
man.
and they'll be talking to one another on the phone
The
so.
man now asked me to see if he get any comments. I don't open up the page to see it. So I check in it. But he forget 5 minutes. He have a memory of a goldfish, 4 seconds.
how you know what memory a goldfish has?
I grew up hearing it. So a goldfish have 4 seconds memory.
The technical man say we only have 5 seconds, so I just shot on the goal before. Alright, what again happened this week in Trinidad and Tobago? But
Right.
significant.
I want you to see that things are topical. We can talk about things that are topical. Right?
Yeah, well,
what do you think about the comments? See, now we have food here now about what
Yeah, what does
the
also
minister.
bring
No, no,
this up? Oh.
the minister was eating the doubles with the knife and fork. What are your comments on that?
Oh God, when you go to a function and you dress up nice and thing. and
Nah,
you-
all your ass.
No, God, me
He
see
said,
nothing
you go
wrong
eat
with
a
that.
freaking double with half knife and fork. There's only sick people go do that.
Well, I do see nothing wrong with that actually.
But the channel is
If you
fall
know-
down
If
so.
you see when
and-
they're really supposed to eat it with their mouth. What they use it to eat it. So the man use something else. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, when they come back out now.
So why when you go in a restaurant, you don't eat with all your hand and think about that?
I will.
Because they say, depending on where you are, you behave accordingly.
But right, that's what the minister doing.
I
He
just
behaving
don't know where-
accordingly.
Beds, you see.
And actually, I want to try it. And I mean, accustomed going by the. I like to eat the doubles
You
right
know,
there.
I have a little bias. I like that minister. I find he real kicksy.
A little
so I
channel
never
follow
say.
on your shirt and yellow be still.
But exactly, that's why he using it
Then
nice
the
and
ideal
fork.
thing.
Hey, similar. I had acquaintance with him a few, and I find
I find you
yeah,
real
cool fella.
kicksy. I like
Which
the
minister is
man.
that?
Go call the names.
All one.
I find he very cool.
Yeah, I find it funny.
You know,
he's
blue and thing,
very-
and he's singing and thing. He's singing songs and thing.
He's a person who grew up in a
No, but he's a nice,
But I find he
approachable
cool, I
guy.
think
I
I
find
like
he's
him.
a nice, approachable guy.
Yeah. He loves everybody and thing.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
So he's not double, he's a knife and fork. In truth?
Well, I see people making a big fuss of it, and they had the photo with him. But
Yeah, it was
like I say, I
plastered
don't
all
see.
over
Yeah,
Facebook.
I didn't really
You know, sometimes we just focus on the wrong things, eh?
Yeah. But that's what I try to tell you, Trinidad. They make a big thing about that. So they make a big thing about the KFC issue.
No ketchup.
No
ketchup, no ketchup.
no ketchup, and then when they raise the prices,
Yeah.
right?
And they
And
still buying it right now.
and they had to follow up to that KFC thing, because people were actually going around videoing the different outlets and say, well, watch, it had nobody. We're doing it. So there was some kind of
Oh,
people
so
They must have blanked them.
I just want to credit these people. These people, I find, in my estimate, is the best doubles, the best service.
Oh wait, I asked that question
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Sorry, production.
what else?
Bread road. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so
Cousin, what are you talking?
nah, I didn't curse. You ever hear me curse on this program? You notice I say you ever hear me curse? Pause on this program.
Talk to me too. I talking in there alone.
Now, cause you just now you get. But this is on Bridge Road, Savannah. He said
There's
Savannah Road, but
the big Savannah. As they go wrong by the big Savannah, you can't go nowhere else but turn into that road.
Well,
You go see them on the right hand side.
And every $5 you buy, you get one free.
It didn't show you the roly poly.
What's really poly? No, and
Then
then
new product they said they make a small dal puri and they put the chana in and sell it too.
oh really?
Serious?
They name
Chatterbox?
Yeah, it name roly poly.
Wait,
Wait them?
$10
It's
for
roly
one.
poly they meant. The 10.
But listen
dal-
now,
chana.
you have 3 sets of seated, one for if you come with somebody special.
Yeah.
And what the second one was for?
Official couple and singles. If you come
And
with
for
anybody
singles
else.
and anybody else, and have a nice thing to wash your hands. And what I like is they
Now, you
wash
have it
on
out
the
real
place
nice and clean and everything,
He
and
tell
you
me, he say you stay in the car and I will bring it for you.
And you have some nice sauces to go with it too.
Right.
You have pepper sauce, 2 or 3 different pepper sauce.
I can phone in your order.
You have kuchila and thing too, eh?
Yeah, you
know
can phone
these
in
days,
your order.
You know they used to give you a double kuchila, you don't get that swag in, you know. But anyhow,
Sorry.
my question is, and my question to everybody
Oh, and it
is,
does deliver. So I just want to bring up Chatterbox, right?
what makes a doubles? Is it the bara, the chana, or the sauce?
Well, one would say
For you.
the sauce, but the thing about it, if the bara hard,
Yeah.
I said you
bara.
could have the
The
best
bara.
sauce, you could have the best chana, you eating that.
No,
A
and if the
bara
bara
supposed to
cha-
be hard.
No. And
You are mad,
it's
man.
oily and heavy.
A bara supposed to be the hardest. Bara make with urdi dal. They making them thing with flour bara, now with flour. I know it. I know it has long time. Them old people make bara. It's
Really?
little hardish and they put a chutney and there's what they
Really?
call a bara. No, this is not what, well, I know.
Bara different from full-time bara.
Right, yes. Put it that
Hey,
way.
you showing you to hold on, burger?
Different kind of bara.
It's bara.
No.
This one goes.
Bara hard, you say, you know. So you-
Yes.
I mean hard, you mean like
Not hard, but a
like
little more.
like thin,
With a little more, no,
thin
a
or
little more
thick,
pull.
like thick and dense.
A
And
little
must be a little fluffy. It had to complement the chana and the sauce and everything.
young boy, bara that's supposed to be no fluffy. What do you think is that dog you're talking about?
But man, you eat it how you want. You like things hard? Go ahead.
Yeah, you like it hard. Hey,
You
bara.
want a hard bara.
what
You
side
have to stale bara
you
eating.
like things hard?
What's that?
Have you
It's stale bara eating.
hello?
I stale bara eating and he saying how they make it.
Have you
true.
ever eaten
It's
that?
still bara.
Just freeze them
Ever
doubles
eat a
or?
bara with urdi dal?
Listen to me now. I never go and
What
ask
one am I
nobody.
talking about?
Urdi bara is different from doubles bara.
Right.
Listen to my boss. I never go and stand about doubles man and ask him where you make the bara with. I just say give me everything slight. I never ask him what they make it with that kind of thing. All I know if it tasting good, it tasting good. That's it. That talk done. And the majority of people out there doing the same way. But I never hear nobody say they like to eat a hard bara.
No, what according
That's
to what
still-
he's saying, what they're doing today is totally different from our original bara.
No.
Yes.
Doubles bara always different from urdi bara. Urdi bara is made for different occasion.
Like what?
For what?
Is it meant to be served by itself with just a little chutney?
Chutney.
Yes.
But that's how it
doubles
come
bara.
about.
They make doubles bara different to serve
Hey,
the chana.
you're very correct, eh?
Clearer.
I just didn't know that's what it was. I had some people that I went by and they were serving it just the way that he's talking
Yes.
about. I just thought that you know that they
Anyhow, what make it double to you? The
The
bara,
bara,
the chana,
yeah,
or the pepper sauce?
The bara.
The bara.
Yeah.
So you
if
like
the bara heavy and oily, I don't like it.
bara too?
yeah, the bara is important, right?
No. Which one you find make it double to
The
you?
bara, that was explained if the
Why
bara
do you
not
like
good.
the chana?
Pepper. Or the chutney, whatever they make kuchula.
Well, it have pepper and roti there, and you can
But
go and
Sadhu,
some-
if the bara hard, right?
Because
Or if the bara not good.
What roti are they?
pita bread.
Nah, nobody ask Peter Bego.
Hey, you got talking, boy?
Sorry.
Let me finish something now, boy.
No, she offered
Ask
me
you a
roti.
question.
She offered me
Wait,
roti.
wait, on God, let me ask you. If the bara hard, right? The chana and all them things still good. You will still like it.
Yeah.
The way when
But I know the hard
casting pearls before swine.
Anyhow, I thought
That's
you
still
had,
bara
I
eating.
thought you had dal puri because you know what I like to do? Put the dal puri down.
I have. You want?
Rub a little kuchila on top of it and roll it up and eat it. That's got real good, boy.
I have dal puri. You want?
No, let me.
I think you have curry shrimp and dal puri.
Hard one.
I mean hard.
Well, I
No,
don't
it
know.
was in
You
the
ate
fridge.
hard.
We ate it yesterday. Well, like you like everything hard, so like we'll give you. We'll give you. We can
You
tell
say
hard.
it. we didn't say it.
Oh, you're promoting the wrong thing here.
Is you
You said it about.
everything? Sorry.
18 years and over.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
Nah, yeah.
Well, just ask them if they like the bara hard too as well.
Boy,
Ask
the
them.
man now tell you that two different kind of bara, boy.
I tell you, get our opinion.
I just
Which one they
I
like.
just asking you.
Yeah, actually different kind that they have.
Do you know the Odi dal bara? Do you know it?
Oh God, forget the urdi dal or where
And I
come-
sing happy birthday for yourself, like we
Listen,
can
no,
have.
no, listen.
You know that bara?
Hey,
Wow,
Mr. Director, when you eating doubles, right? How we prefer the bara to be?
Soft, and then-
Oh, God.
And then mold in your hand.
Tell me that now.
Hey, let me go for doubles.
Tell you that
after
now,
now.
way.
We should wear doubles anyway
soft.
now.
Yeah, how you like it soft? Everybody saying soft, you want it hard.
I know what you're talking about, you know.
No, you
It has to
try.
be soft to wrap around the chana. Bro.
That's right.
Commercial.
You want to hold it soft. If you want to tear out a piece and think about you go stiff bara. But look,
Well,
so,
first of all, the bara, the early bara that Sarah talking about, the now we used to call it doubles, used to call it bara and
Exactly. That come first.
It was never.
And
So we were
that
talking about
evolved-
doubles.
Designed for doubles.
It evolved into this what we have today.
but we was talking about doubles. That's what we was talking about.
It was the toughest one we will sing down in the middle, right?
Watch
The
me.
whole.
Ruin, just see the one he talking about? He could sit down with knife and fork and eat that one.
Or they leave minister alone. I like the minister.
No, I'm not against him.
We don't lay young, eh, boy?
So, you're old? How old are you now?
Nah, me sit on me, man. So
But Sadhu, I do see no grey hair in your head.
Nah, that shave it out. You see the thing?
Yes, dye your hair.
Nah, you mad or die? I not gonna put no dye on this head, boy. You mad or?
So you have no grey hair in your head?
Well, I did. Must you have? I don't know.
But you get through, boy.
You
dye your
right.
head?
Yeah. Since I was 19 years old. I
You're
never-
graying.
Yeah.
I find a lot of young people now be graying faster, and I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of things going wrong quicker
Two
because
things I'm
it's,
not doing. I'm not putting no tattoo on my damn skin and I'm not dyeing my head.
How old are you now, Sadhu?
60
Sadra, you over 60. Where you gonna put a tattoo?
No, I
On the forehead.
I
But
don't,
who would have think you would have put a tattoo?
I don't understand why people just put it. Seriously, I still can't understand. Because you put a mark on the skin and that's not coming out at all. At all.
I don't
Priya, you want to put a tattoo on your skin?
Maybe.
Why?
I don't know. I like them, but I don't know if I can handle the pain. But like small, dainty, minimalistic one, nothing big. Maybe. It's not a yes or no, it's a maybe.
If I was younger, I put a tattoo, mine could have grow.
Oh, what?
It depends on where you put it.
Tattoo I'm talking about, eh? Me, you see all them?
Even the tattoo could go, it depends on where you put it.
But they're right, they were saying.
He knows, must be. He knows what he's like.
I feel like Pinocchio.
I find you're well behaved today.
Yeah, yeah,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Look, we really done. We done.
Yeah. It's time for we to wrap up now.
Time for a smoke now. But anyhow,
Saturday, you can't go without an hour without smoking.
it's our.
How much cigarettes
It's
you smoke for the
our-
day? How much cigarettes you smoke for
We
the
always
day?
that's
Yeah, all going on 45 minutes.
8 days now.
It's supposed to be 45, but we go on more than
Yeah.
45.
Yeah, because we are.
I didn't reinform out today, nothing. So, we're coming back again next week. We're trying things technically, and we hope that you all be patient with us and try and be
Once again, we are now streaming live from YouTube. You can also go back onto YouTube and see all the other episodes as well as this one. We will share it on
link too, right? Right.
we will share it on our pages as well, and then there is Explainables on Facebook. So it's like two options, Facebook and YouTube. You can check Sadro's page, my page, Indar page, or you can go on to Explainables. And of course it's now on YouTube. Apparently the quality on YouTube is much better, and it's easier for a lot of folks depending on the age group that look at us.
Yeah, and it takes a little time to build back up with that because you're introducing something new onto it.
Yeah.
So, as per today's session, so you go to the page itself, which is Explainables, and the link is there
on Facebook.
on Facebook
And you
itself,
just click the link.
and you just click the link and it takes you directly to YouTube.
To YouTube.
And then, depending on the kind of phone you have,
it will
if
open automatically once you click the link.
yeah,
Okay.
it did. And
And
of
it's
course,
every-
we have the 399-6904. By this weekend, we should have the WhatsApp up
Yes,
and
I will
running,
get it
so
now.
they could be able to message us directly, you can send your videos or whatever you're doing, or let us know where your comments and whatever you want directly, so we'll be able to comment on it right away.
Yeah.
I want to hail out Sharon Dara Marad from Barataria, Betty Singh from New York. I met quite a few people from who? Sorry? Oh, Mr. Dari Sankar. Priya is telling me.
My biggest fan, Jeremy. I just
Anna Mars. Thank you, everybody. Bye.